Hi everyone, and welcome to another Asbury Woods virtual visit. I'm Melissa Goodwill, and today I'm going to be teaching you how to use a compass to navigate the compass courses that are located at Asbury Woods. There are several parts of a traditional compass that need to be adjusted in order to go the right direction. On the next slide, I'll be explaining the parts of a compass. Traveling clockwise around the compass, we'll go over the different parts. At the very top is the direction of travel arrow. This arrow never moves on the compass. As you hold the compass in your hand, that arrow will show you which direction to walk. Down to the right is the fixed white line. This line does not move on the compass dial. When setting the compass, the number of degrees in the direction should be lined up over this line. Located in the center of the dial is a magnet. The black end of the magnet points towards magnetic south. The red end of the magnet always points towards magnetic north. We've nicknamed these arrows Blackjack and Red Fred. On many traditional compasses, there is a strap. This can be placed around your wrist or your neck to ensure that you do not drop your compass. Red Fred shed is a red arrow inside of the compass dial. This is where we'll need to line up Red Fred when we're traveling using a compass. Finally, in the center of the compass is the compass dial. This dial spins on the compass and has 360 possible directions you can travel in. The directions for each Asbury Woods compass course will tell you what number of degrees to set your compass to. You'll see long lines labeled with numbers counting by tens up to 360 going around the dial, as well as the letters N, S, E, W, standing for north, south, east, and west. Each small line stands for the even numbers between the labeled large lines, and the spaces between the small lines stand for the odd numbers. With the direction of travel arrow pointing away from me, I have set my compass to 241 degrees by putting that number over the fixed white line on the compass dial. I held my hand flat, and I then spun my whole body slowly until Red Fred was floating over his shed. Now I need to walk straight forward, not the way Red Fred is pointing. The compass courses at Asbury Woods wind their way through the trails that have been outlined in blue on this map. Travel along the boardwalk and exit on the Nuthatch Trail. This trail will lead you to a small clearing where the compass courses will begin. On the course, you will be directed to find compass posts, pictured up top, and directional signposts, which are pictured on the bottom. The compass course directions will ask you to take a certain number of paces, or steps. These steps are way too small. These steps are way too big. Finally, these paces are just right. Take a normal step and count your paces. You can pull up the compass course directions on your phone to follow, or you can print them out. We have them all listed on the virtual visits page. Today I'm going to be completing the red course for course 1, and the first direction is asking me to start at directional signpost number 8, and I'm going to go 74 paces after I set my compass to 250 degrees. I'm going to go ahead and get my compass set, and then I'll be off. I've adjusted the dial on my compass until 250 degrees is right over that white line on the dial. Now I have to turn my feet until Red Fred is in his shed. Now that he's hovering just above that red arrow that we call his shed, I know that 250 degrees is this way down the path, and I need to start counting my paces as I walk. 72, 73, 74. Down to my left is a compass post. Let's see if I made it to the right one. On the side of the compass post, I am looking for it to say course 1 at the top, which it does, and red team number 1. Here I am. I found my first compass post. Once I've made it to my first compass post, the next direction is going to tell me the new way that I have to go. My second direction tells me to set my compass to 184 degrees, and I'm going to follow that direction for another 74 paces. I've got my compass set to 184 degrees. Now again, holding it nice and flat, I need to spin my feet until Red Fred is right over top of his shed. And this is going to tell me the direction I need to go next. Right down this pathway here until I find my next compass post. Thank you for joining me for another Asbury Woods virtual visit, and we hope to see you out on the compass course soon.